Dig, welcome to the show. I'm glad everybody got their popcorn, yo. You paid a lot for it, so eat it kinda slow. And if you snuck in food, it's cool, don't leave it on the floor. See everybody.
Hi there YouTube, MeechyMonroe here, and today I wanted to create a video for you all with a style that I wear quite often. It's actually a Twistout Fro, and if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Today's video is all about my twist out. A lot of people have kind of asked how I actually go about rocking my Twistout Fro and how I fluff it out, and I'm not going to show you guys how I actually did the twist, but more so how to style it and how to take it down properly. First, let me kind of describe what I did with my twist. In my very last video, I had a twist out puff to the side, and then I had like 2 braids in the front. Now that was from a like 2 or 3 day old twist out that I had, and I kind of styled it that way. So what I did, after I took that style down, I didn't wash my hair. I wash my hair like once a week, so I wanted to still work with the hair and to kind of just add a little bit more to it. All I did was actually section my hair into a few different sizes, and as you see, the twists aren't really large, but they aren't small, so they're like medium size. I used my Cantu Shea Butter leave-in conditioner, and I used a little bit of my Shea Butter Whip, and I also used a bit of my aloe vera juice and water. And just as a heads up guys, whenever you use like aloe vera juice or like any type of ingredients that can mold or spoil, make sure that you put it in the fridge. And I also find that it helps having like the cool water. It feels great when I spray it on my hair. So I used a little bit of this on my dry twist out old style that I had. I spritzed each section a little bit with the water. I used a little bit of Cantu Shea leave-in, and then I used the Shea Butter Whip that I made and retwisted my hair. And as you see, they are a little elongated. Normally when I do it fresh from like a wash style, after I've freshly washed and conditioned my hair, they're a lot more shrunken. So it did allow my hair to stretch just a little bit, and that's my hair all the way stretched, and so it's not that bad of shrinkage. So yeah, I have it all over. So now I'm going to show you guys how I actually take down my twist and what I'm going to do with it next, and how I kind of fluff it out and everything. So I always want my hair to look super shiny and feel super moisturized. So what I'm doing is just adding a little bit of castor oil, just a dab. Okay, just gonna rub this into my hands, get it all warm because castor oil is pretty thick. All right, and then I'm just going to take it down my twist, the direction of the twist, and then focus in a little bit on the ends, just to give my hair a little bit of that shine, and making sure that it does have oil. So just rubbing this through, and I still have quite a bit on my hands. So I'm just taking through every twist. And if you need to add a little bit more, I'll just add like half of what I did last time. Just a little bit there. So when taking down my twist, I don't try to keep it super neat because I'm just going to really separate it and fluff it all out anyway, but I normally start by twisting in the opposite direction. So if my twists are going this way, I usually untwist that way. So I just untwist it that way and then separate it. Okay? And then I recoil it with my finger, and then I'll let it fall. And this is the curl pattern that was created by my twist. Now one rule of thumb is when you are twisting your hair, make sure that you don't borrow from sections when you twist it. You know, you separate it into 2 sections and you twist. Try your best to keep it in just those 2 sections, and don't try to borrow hair from the other side, because it does allow it to not, I guess, break up the curl pattern, and it's not a lot of frizz with it. So, something that I didn't always do, but I'm trying to practice a little bit more now. So I'm taking it all down. My hair is very soft. Looks like it's going to be really bouncy today. Kind of excited about that. So just taking them all down here. Doesn't take too long. Okay, so now that I've taken down all of the twists, what I'm going to do is that each half section, you know how they were twisted in two, each half section I'm going to try to divide that into about 4 parts. Okay, and all I do is just kind of split that up, okay, and create the smaller trinklets there. So I'm going to continue to do that throughout the entire head. And I'm not too worried about creating some sort of frizz because I do plan on it to be, for the style to be really big and fluffy. So I'm just kind of separating each part until it looks really full. So I'm going to go ahead and just go through the entire head. Now that you're just about done, go back through and see if you feel like any large chunks. And then that lets you know that maybe one of the sections weren't unraveled correctly. And then of course you can go through and separate it smaller. I think I'm going to leave it about this size. But yeah, I found a section here that wasn't taken down. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so now that you're done and you finished taking down all of the twists and separating them, one of the tricks that I use is that I never quite find my hair to form that like perfect, you know, shape. So what I do is I always use a pick. And this is the pick that I actually use. I bought this at my local beauty supply. Nothing too special about it. It is plastic and it does look to be seamless. So no like little parts that are sticking out or anything. And all I do is that I gather my hair and just at the root, I pick it a little bit. Okay, this also helps to separate, to not show so much separation like with your parts that you had. It kind of brings it all together. And then also lifts your hair up to form like a bit of a fro look. And if you see on this side, it's more circular, and this side is kind of still hanging down. Okay, so that is going to allow you to hide those parts, and then also give you like a funky, really big look as opposed to hanging down and not really doing its thing. So I'm gonna do it on this side as well. And only at the root, because you don't want to disturb the curl pattern that you took time to, you know, to do with the twist. So just at the root, and then of course you can always, you know, poke it out and separate it and fluff it to your liking. Okay, now when I did my twist, I had just random twists placed everywhere, but I know depending on the direction that you twist, if I wanted my hair to fall on this side, I would have twisted it that way. But I didn't really have a set direction that I wanted my twist to do or to be in, so I kind of just did it all over. And then also I pick out the back. So guys, this is it. This is my signature Twistout Fro, and of course you can do this style on hair that's freshly washed. You can do it on hair that's blow dried, even though it's going to look a little different because it's a little more straightened and stretched. Or the way that I did it today, I actually did it on hair that was previously twisted, and all I did is re-wet it a little bit, like I made it damp. I reapplied a little bit of the products, and of course I always comb through with my seamless shower comb and my detangling brush. So this helps smooth the hair and allows it to be uniformed when you twist it, so there's, you know, preventing frizz and like the tangles and everything. So these two in combination are really, really good, and I use them pretty much all the time. And this is what I mean by a silky smooth finish with this somewhat of a detangling brush, but it kind of reminds me of like the dimming brush as well, because you know, you're able to get through all of those strands, and it's really good for that. So yeah, you play around with it. During the day, it grows. You know, our hair, especially my hair, has its own personality. So by the end of the day, I'm sure it's going to be a little bigger, a little fluffier in certain areas. But that is the beauty of our glorious natural hair. I do want to thank you guys for watching and tuning in and checking out this actual video, checking out my channel. And I'm looking to chat with you guys soon. So hope you enjoy and have a great day. Bye.